All right, what's going on, guys? Bricks in the hood. You know what I got right today. Morphed shredder. You know, honestly, when I seen this in the store, was not gonna pick this up. I wasn't interested in the whole, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Power Rangers crossover. It wasn't something that I was interested in. When I first saw the Turtles morph, those figures just didn't look good to me. Like they looked horrible. And that's why I didn't get it. The only figure I probably like the most is Shredder and probably Tommy Foot Soldier. And obviously April is the Pink Ranger. Pink Ranger, I already got her. But at retail, I was never gonna pick this up for this price. At retail, I was never gonna pick him up. And I had a buddy was over the line across the states, and this is how much he got it for, $12.99. So of course, when he asked me, I was like, yeah, I'll pick this up because I'm gonna, for that price, I'll take him any day. And that's what we got today, Shredder. Morph Shredder, that is. So let's go ahead and open them up. All right, so let's go. Actually, before I open them up, in case you guys want to see the box, there's really no, detail, no description or anything like that, because it's something that's, you probably gotta read the comic books for this. Like if you actually, I think the only crossover they had was probably when I was younger. There was a crossover with Turtles and Power Rangers, but I think it was in space, I believe. So that was the only crossover that I remember. But with this one, this is more of a comic book, and basically, long story short, Shredder, Tommy's stuck in, I guess, jail or like a sanctuary. Not a sanctuary, but he's stuck somewhere where Shredder has him, and Shredder steals his morpher, and Rita comes, and Rita wants this power coin back, and he grabs and he goes he morphs and goes Dragon Zord and becomes the Morph Shredder in this. And if you want to know the story, you got to read about it, because it I did it's actually pretty cool. It's pretty cool as a comic, but it's not something that I would get as toys. All right, so let's go with Shredder. The Dragon Zord's shield looks good. Paint looks good. You can see there might be a little bit of battle damage going on there from the swords. I guess Leo's sword or Ralph's sai or whatnot. So the shield looks good. I'm really feeling this soft goods thing. I wish a lot of toy companies would start doing this more often, is with these soft goods, because it actually helps out a lot. And with posing, and if it gets in the way, you're able to move it. But let's take a look at Shredder's, Morph Shredder's helmet. Even him, they not only did they pay detail to the shield with some damage, they did that with the Shredder's face as well, his helmet. Right, you got that Dragon Zord look-alike mixed with Shredder's helmet, so they did pretty good with that. Obviously you got his shoulder pads there with the blades. Would have hoped the blades been a little bit longer. Same with this right here for his forearm, but for that price, I am not going to complain. You know, obviously, you know, he's moving good. You got the morpher right there. Put to the side, just so it matches, I guess his waist sash, or whatever you call it. You know, the color on this actually looks, the gold color on this actually looks good. And I'm surprised that, you know, even though this is gold, I'm surprised that they made this metallic, and it actually looks pretty good. You know, even on the detail, you can still see, you know, he has a couple of nicks and marks there from battling, you know, but let's go with his head. You know, he's able to look up, he's able to look down, right? Of course, his head spins 360, but I don't think it wouldn't have to. You know, torso right there. Oh, sorry. Backwards. Right, I love how they have this ab crunch, but it's not in the middle. And then you have that torso right there that's able to move. You know, I've seen all the lightning figures, they all move. Churn 360. You got pinless legs right here, which I'm happy that they're starting to do now, right? So they've kind of upgraded in a way. Same with the pinless elbows. Right there. You got his hands there, wrist turning, and able to move like that. You know, I'm going all over the place, I know, but you know, just looking at this figure looks good. He looks intimidating. Like, he looks big, he looks intimidating. Like, if I saw him, you know, I'm like, man, this guy looks badass right here. Right, so oh, come on. Right, so you know, obviously the legs move up and down. For whatever reason, I always have trouble moving the feet. Like, I don't know if it's, I gotta warm it up or heat it up, but I've always had trouble moving it, and I'm afraid to break it sometimes. Right, but you know, you got that ankle swivel there, which I wish some of my wrestler figures had, because it'd be pretty cool if they had this ankle swivel like that. But you know, let's go for the accessories. You just have shredders, morph shredders, closed fist, right? And I guess this goes on to Shredder's fist, as when he's trying to, I guess, attack, and you want that, you know, you want that kind of effect. You know, this almost looks like ice to me anyways, but it could be something else. It could be just the movement, the fast movement in it. But if you want to take, actually, I'm going to put them on. Just hold on a second. All right, so let's get Shredder's open hands up, out, and let's get this going on. So if I were to pose Shredder hitting, man, I got the wrong hand on. Okay, just give me a minute. Okay, there you go. Now, as I was saying, you know, obviously Okay, let's go like this. Obviously, he was gonna hit someone with this effect. He'd already be punching, so it would be like this. Right, so he'd already be swinging, and this is what the effect would look like. So it would be like, shoo. Maybe his arm might. Like that. But I'm not too sure how it's actually supposed to look, but I guess that's what they gave you with accessories. You know, but that's it. You know, if you look, man, I'm loving this. But there you have it, you know, shredder, morph shredder. Probably the only figure I'm gonna get out of this line for the Turtles and Power Rangers crossover. Come on. You know, so I'm not a huge fan myself, but for the price range, I'll take it any day. Let's see if I can get this guy to stand, first of all. Because he doesn't seem like he wants to. All right, so there you have it. Morph Shredder, you know, Lightning Collection, Power Rangers, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles crossover. This figure looks good. You know, for the price, I'm happy I got him. You know, if you're ever around one of those stores, hope you've been able to pick them up as well. But, you know, great, I got them for my collection. So hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.